Brownies are the cameras that probably every one of us owns, but none of us have used. Usually found resting on bookshelves, speaking from personal experience that is. Most of these cameras aren't really used for their original purpose of taking photographs and are pretty much used as decorations now. Most of these cameras use outdated film stocks, which is fair enough to say why we don't use them, because again, most commonly they took 6-20 film, which is no longer produced, but yeah, it kind of makes sense why we're not using them. However, you can kind of alter 120 rolls to kind of be like forced and jammed into these cameras. I say this because I've tried it out in the past. It doesn't really work that well. It kind of just sounds like it's jamming and scratching up the inside of your camera. So yeah, that wasn't really an option anymore. A lot of these forums say it's a solution to getting these old cameras to work, but it's not really. However, there is an alternative. The Film Photography Project does sell 620 film, and it is fresh. They carry both Kodak and Ilford emulsions, but they also have two other unique ones that are just their kind of Film Photography Project brand. I'm not really too sure where the parent companies are for these film stocks are coming from, but they're kind of unique. I had originally bought my roll several years ago because I had some kind of plan or some kind of desire to shoot this roll and capture something really cool, but completely forgot what that was. When I planned to go to the sunrise side of Mount Rainier, I thought this would be a perfect time to shoot this roll of film. I wanted to pair it with my Kodak Target 620 camera and kind of see what I could capture. After all, the Brownie is probably the most lightweight medium format camera you can obtain. Take that, Mamiya 7 users. Honestly, that's the only thing it beats the Mamiya 7 at, is just it's lightweight. That's kind of the only thing it beats most cameras at. Yeah. The sacrifices made to make it lightweight means there's not a lot of options on this camera. It comes with two aperture settings, f11 and f16, as well as one shutter speed of 1/50th of a second paired with a bulb mode. Also, there's no focus mechanism on this. The camera's kind of set to a hyperfocal distance that lies right between 6 feet and infinity, so can't really even manually focus this camera. And that's it. That's all this camera has. Well, actually, no. You get dust, dirt, haze, mold, and scratches with this camera. These usually negative traits create unique photographs. Like stones on a beach, these cameras have sat waiting. Some have waited decades, some have waited a century, just to be picked up again. These cameras have been left to slowly age and deteriorate, and that makes them completely unique from one another. Two identical cameras can be completely different depending on where they were stored and how they were kept. I'm pretty sure most of you will never pick up and shoot a Brownie, but I think you should. It's fun to see how cameras became a household item because of Kodak's brilliance. They created these cameras out of cheaper materials to make sure they can get them into the hands of every consumer. Really, without the Brownie and all its iterations, I don't think photography would be as big as it is now without it. It was this idea of getting cameras out into everybody's hands that really kind of changed the game. Yeah, the Brownie's a cheap cardboard box with a single element lens slapped in the front of it, but it worked. For us modern day photographers though, it's a stripped down photo taking experience. These Brownies embrace imperfection, and I think that's important for us as artists. Sometimes the most beautiful things in life are indeed imperfect. Again, you probably have one of these cameras sitting not too far away from you right now as you watch this video. So with that being said, why not take it out? Alright, sorry for the short video this week. Hopefully I'll have the next one up on time too, but things have been a little hectic on this side, so if I get one out, I get one out. If not, I'll see you soon.